What's up guys, David Moss Jr. here, and in today's video, we are going to be unpacking and reviewing the brand new Hydrow Pro rower. Now they have two different rowers to choose from. This is the Pro. They also have the Wave version, which is a little bit smaller. It's better for smaller spaces. We'll talk about some of those differences later in this video. I'm gonna focus primarily on the Hydrow Pro rower and help you determine if this is a rower you should consider for yourself or not. Let's jump right in. And hey, after today's video, if you do decide you wanna get one of the Hydrow rowers for yourself, I will have a link with a stackable discount code down in the video description below. So make sure you use that after the video. For those of you who are not new to my channel, you know that I love to pay tribute to really cool founders that create companies like this out of pure passion. And the founder of Hydrow happens to have a really cool story. He has a lifetime of experience as a championship rower. He's the former president of the Chicago Union for Rowing and Paddling, and he's the coach of the US national rowing team. His name is Bruce Smith, and he's always been passionate about the sport of rowing, trying to help move it forward because of the positive impacts that it has on our body and our mind. Bruce created Hydrow out of his pure passion for the sport, and after doing my research and my experimenting with this, it truly shows. So Bruce, I want to start this review by saying great job, brother. Your passion for the sport absolutely shows in this product. Now let's talk about the product. This is the Hydrow Pro rower, and like I mentioned earlier, they also have a less expensive, smaller option called the Hydrow Wave. If you want more information on that, make sure you visit the link in the description below and you can compare both models to see which one works best for you. But when looking at the Hydrow Pro model, I want to first talk about the actual build of this product. A few key things to note is this is the original stunning Hydrow design. The frame is both aluminum and steel with an ergonomic, padded, and extremely comfortable seat that is both smooth and nearly silent. You can barely hear this thing moving while you're on it rowing. And that's one of the things I noticed when I first started using this, is how quiet this is compared to some of the other rowers that I've used. It uses electromagnetic resistance that gives you the closest feeling to rowing on the water. And it's also equipped with a stunning 22-inch crystal clear display that's highly responsive with forward-facing speakers, so you can divert the music and the sounds directly to the rower themselves. A few other things to note about the display is you can also rotate it left, you can rotate it right, and you can tilt it up and down if you want to. This entire model will actually lift up vertically and you can store it against a wall. And there's a button on the backside here that you can press and actually tilt the screen down forward so it can fold up vertically against the wall. Now let's come down here and take a look. So the seat is extremely comfortable. It has a nice ergonomic feel, it's padded, and it has 10 rollers. So it's extremely smooth, very minimal resistance on the actual seat itself, and it's very, very quiet. The foot cradles are adjustable. You'll have a strap that'll go right over the top of your foot, and when you're rowing, it is absolutely normal for your heel to come up out of that cradle. But you wanna make sure you have a pair of shoes on where the back heel can actually hold onto your shoe so your shoe doesn't come out. And it is adjustable so you can get it as comfortable as you want. The handle is also extremely comfortable and ergonomic. And you do have a belt, which keeps it extremely quiet. And when you're done rowing, you'll just put your handle right into the handle holder. Now let's talk about the price. This is currently listed at $21.95 for this entire Pro rower. If you do opt for the Wave rower, that is currently listed at $16.95. A few of the biggest differences are mainly the size of the machine itself and the screen. The screen on the Pro is 22 inches and the screen on the Wave is 16 inches. The screen on the Pro can tilt and rotate, the screen on the Wave is fixed. However, both can be stored vertically against a wall. The size of the Pro is 86 inches long, 25 inches wide, and 47 inches to the top of the screen. Whereas the size of the Wave is only 80 inches long, so it's shorter, 19 inches wide, so it's less wide, and only 43 inches tall, so it's a much smaller footprint. However, both are still designed to give any size rower up to 350 pounds a very comfortable rowing experience. And then the Pro has a beautiful, stunning steel and aluminum frame, and the Wave actually comes in 5 unique colors. Now, regardless which Hydrow rower you go with, both are going to pretty much require a membership, which is $44 per month. But here's the cool thing I realized with the membership. Not only do you get access to all the wonderful workouts that are built inside the screen of your rower, but you'll also get a mobile app, which will have way more workouts than just rowing itself. So you can take it with you. You can do yoga, you can do circuit training, you can do running exercises, and of course you can do rowing exercises while you're on the go. With that membership, you get over 5,000 different workouts in more than 100 different rowing locations. And while we're on the subject, let's take a quick look at the screen and go through some of the cool features you can expect on your Hydrow rower. So the first thing you'll notice is before I got to this screen was my login, where I can create different profiles. So if I want to have my own profile, my wife wants to have her own profile, you can have different profiles, which is awesome. You'll notice the first thing that pops up when we log into our profile is a featured workout. So today is a 26-minute wicked strong marathon Monday row. If I want to do that, I just hit row and I can get started right there. We can go through the different collection. We can scroll to the left and look at another featured workout, which is the 10-minute Hawaiian sunrise pyramid row. And you have a professional rowing instructor that'll guide you through the entire workout to make sure you're maximizing your output and maximizing your experience. Scroll to the left and then we'll see another recommended row, which is a 5-minute learn to row, number 1 of 3. So if you've never rowed before and you're not sure if this is an exercise for you, I can assure you that if you have 4 limbs, rowing is a great full body exercise. One of the things I personally love about rowing is it's one of the few workouts anybody can do, and it targets the entire body. A matter of fact, 86% of your muscles are firing during a rowing exercise. So as far as bang for your buck, if you're looking to maximize your exercise output in the shortest amount of time, rowing might be a really great option for you. But now let's say we know how to row. Let's scroll down a little and talk about some of the other programs and collections. So we have the Learn to Row intro program. Then you have a cardio kickstart if you want to get some really awesome cardio exercises done. Fitness builder, training camp, runners. So like I said, there's programs built for everybody. There's a running program, there's a training camp sprint program, there's a training camp endurance program. The most beautiful places to row on earth. I'm gonna click that just because it seems cool. It's also nice to know that this is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled, so you are gonna wanna have Wi-Fi to have access to everything on your screen. I actually have this the furthest away from my Wi-Fi, so it's a little bit spotty, but if you have it closer to your Wi-Fi router, it's just like anything that runs off Wi-Fi. It'll obviously run better the closer you have to a Wi-Fi router. Look at all these beautiful places. Hawaii, I can't even say the name of this place. Queenstown, Vancouver, London, Boston, so many cool places that you can row. So now out of the most beautiful places to row, yoga for better sleep, destination Hawaii, rowing for runners, experience Norway, row smarter. There's just so many different options, which is awesome. Every day you sit down here, you can click something that works perfect for you. And then find a workout. There's a live workout happening right now. I can jump into a live rowing workout. There's circuit training if I want to work out with weights and I don't want to row today, or if I want to combine rowing with my workouts, because I do have the rower in my inside gym. So I can do different workouts. A 20-minute, my wife made me do it, lower body circuit. 10-minute habit stacking, upper body circuit. Looks like you're going to be using the rower and some weights, which is cool. So it'll get you up and down on the rower, off the rower, using some weights, using your body weight, and getting a full body workout using those beautiful weights that you probably have sitting on the side of your house that you don't even use. So it's safe to say there is a workout for everybody on this. And if you do have that $44 a month membership, you have access to all of this from your mobile app, which is great. I can definitely see myself and my wife using this when we're traveling because we have so much travel booked for the next few months. And having somebody write the workouts for us is always a huge plus. So that's the library of workouts. Let's look at progress. Obviously I just got this, so my progress is probably gonna suck. So now if you look at the bottom bar, you have home, you have library, which will take you to all the different extensive workouts. You have your progress, which will keep tabs on all of your milestones, all the different workouts you're doing. You'll have your profile where you can update everything. Doesn't have anything. I can share my workouts, or if I don't want to share my workouts, I don't have to. You have help, obviously, if you need help on how to row, how to set your drag. All these different videos will help walk you through using the Hydrow's touchscreen, optimizing your output. And then you obviously have your settings, which will take you through Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, connecting this to a heart rate monitor, and different things like that. So that's the home screen. This is the actual software that you'll be using, and the software will be the same on the Pro or the Wave, and once again, also on the mobile app. But what if you don't want to pay $44 a month? Can you just buy this rower and use it as a premium rower? And the answer is yes. You can purchase the rower. Obviously, you're gonna maximize the experience by having the membership, but you can choose the just row option where you just buy the rower and you can use it just to row. You can still set different resistance. You can still keep tabs of your metrics and see how fast you're going, how far you're going, different things like that. But you are gonna lose a lot of these really cool perks. But obviously, that's your decision. And now that I'm done, I'm going to close the screen by pressing this button back here, lowering the screen. It has wheels, so I can roll this thing wherever I want. And it has a little bumper there, and it keeps it nice and tight. Obviously, if you have small kids, oh, I unplugged it. Oopsies, I had that a little tight. There is a mount that you can purchase as an option that will connect to the top here. It'll hold the top against the wall, which obviously if you have young kids, you're probably gonna want, especially if they like to climb up stuff. But it does take up a very small footprint once it's stored vertically and looks absolutely beautiful. And then the wheels on the front are premium and make rolling it to your desired location extremely easy. For me, for my wife, and for my family, we are huge fans of rowing. So having a premium rower like the Hydrow rower that we can have inside our house, we can store vertically, keep it out of the way if we want to open the space up, a mobile app that we can take with us on the go, an extensive library of different workouts that we can do from rowing to circuit all the way through yoga, and then topping it all off with an entire full body workout, all in a very short, compact amount of time. I would say that rowing is a great option for us. But it's not always about me and my family. I want to hear from you. Is there something about this rower that you absolutely love, or is there a question that you have that maybe I didn't explain thoroughly in this video? Whatever it is, pop it down in the comments below. I read every single comment and I respond to every comment that's obviously not people just being mean. And my goal is to respond to every single comment. If you can't engage on YouTube, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's at @dmossjr. Feel free to ask me questions there. I love helping people make the best decisions for themselves. And everything you're seeing in this video, this is my experience. This is my opinion and my review of this rower. But I definitely want to know how you feel. So if you've liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you can. And if you do decide you want to purchase the Hydrow rower for yourself, my discount code is a stackable discount code. So the huge sale that they have going on right now is awesome, but you can also use my discount code to stack and maximize that discount. One of the things I love about Hydrow is that instant gratification. When you do decide you want to purchase this, they ship extremely fast. I got mine within 5 days. And it was white glove delivery. They brought it in here, they set it up for me, and they took the trash with them, which is amazing. So if you want to get one of these rowers for yourself, use that link and discount code down in the description below. Hey, I appreciate you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great day, my friends, and God bless. And hey, speaking of next video, go ahead and check out one of these two videos that I'm gonna have pop up on this screen. One of the videos YouTube really thinks you're gonna like based off of what you already watched. And then the other video is a video that I think you'll like myself. So go ahead and just click on one of those because it's fun. Thanks, guys. See you there.